Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again on the gold market. So you can see yesterday it was a bit surprising price action, despite that we actually have expected the opening gap up on the opening on Monday. We thought that will be a different reason, so we thought that maybe Congress will adopt the new stimulus pack, but Congress, as you probably know, has failed to do this, and instead of that we have the lockdown in the United Kingdom with the European Union due to the identifying and finding the new type of the virus in the United Kingdom. So many countries have started the Euro lockdown with the United Kingdom for 1 week approximately. So our thought is that, well, this subject hardly will stop as fast as it has started, because as we already said in today's video on the Forex market, if virus has been founded in the United Kingdom, it probably already stands in Europe as well. It's probably have not been identified yet. When it will be identified, it's not the fact yet that definitely will lead to deteriorating, to worsening of the epidemic situation. So maybe not. But the fact that this scenario, this surprise should have more extended impact and should last longer, hardly it will finish very fast. It's probably, we could say, with the certainty that it will effect of this event last for some time, because currently it was investigated in the United Kingdom, lockdown had been announced. Within a few days, maybe next week, maybe, but someday, sooner probably later, it will be found in the European Union. It again will be the negative impact. Then everybody will monitoring the epidemic situation, how the new type of virus makes impact on the situation in Europe, situation in the United Kingdom, and so on. So that will be long-lasting action, and everything will depend on the impact. So if no significant impact in deteriorating of the epidemic situation will be, which probably will be, effect will fade and the market returns back to its own. Deteriorating of the situation could trigger the longer lasting effect, and again makes investors to turn back to the safe haven assets, pricing on the risky assets, which is also gold stand here because it's rival United States dollar, and well, could lead to deeper retracements, at least deeper retracement across the board. So currently on the gold market, what we have, indeed, back on the background of this news, gold indeed has opened higher on Monday, but very soon it played back this upward action, and as a result we've got the high wave pattern on the daily chart. High wave mostly is indecision pattern, and everything will depend on the direction of the breakout of this pattern. So downside breakout leads to deeper retracement, at least retracement, maybe it will be even continuation, we do not know yet, but the fact that market could drop back somewhere to the 18 even area if these lows will be taken out. Upper breakout means that we're going higher, market at least will complete this A, B, C bottom OP target around 1930, but maybe we'll move even to the 1956. It's also probable, it's possible. By taking a look at the 4 time frame chart, and by the price action that we see, it is logical to suggest a bit deeper retracement, still some downside breakout of these lows. Why? Because take a look, the reaction on the COP was compounded. Yes, it was the different driving factors, and but still, by the technical picture, it was some kind of the wash and rinse above this top, and then collapsed. On this collapse, market has formed bearish reversal swing, because this downside action is greater than the previous swing up. This potential reversal, and as a rule, it leads to some continuation. Yes, all this price action will be minor. It will not hurt overall upward action by far, even deep retracement here. But still, this type action suggests that another leg down here, some downside continuation is highly probable. It's very probable. That's why, well, at this moment, we think it's better to sit on the hands and see what the progress gold market will show. On the hourly chart, we could consider this type of the ABCD action. COP stands 1853. Mostly we're focused on this because we have the confidence support around 1848, so creates an agreement with the COP. Maybe just minor target will be reached here. Market turn up again after that. It's also possible. OP stands 1833. It's completion of this ABCD pattern. So currently, guys, we could consider different patterns that we could stick with possible trading. And here's a lot of options we have. So first of all, conservative traders could just sit in the hands and see what will happen with these targets. Alternatively, you could see that we have Gartley's triple to buy right here with the standing of the 618 support. It's clear pattern that we have already in place, right? So here's Gartley's triple to buy, which means that before downside continuation, market could complete some upside action first. So it could be some deeper retracement that could in turn give us Gartley's triple to sell, and then market could show the deeper action. So scenarios of these swings could be different. A lot of the scenarios we have. So direct downside continuation, upward action based on the Gartley's triple to buy, then downward continuation, or maybe market will start upward action right from here. So lots of patterns. Correspondingly, you have to plan your trades, what you intend to do. So those traders who prefer trade actively, you could try to take positions on all these patterns. For example, you stand with the Gartley's triple to trying to buy here with the stop somewhere, no, maybe below these lows, maybe just below the 618 support, starting with the upward action. Keep an eye on the possible target of this A, B, C, bottom, top. If you have the bearish, you would like to reverse down, consider this Gartley's triple to sell that potential could be formed, try and take the call short with the stops against this A point, hoping that market will start dropping. So you will need to choose what patterns you would like to follow, what patterns you do not want to to follow. So ultimately, as I said, you need to keep an eye on the critical levels here. So if you do not want to take the part in all this mess inside of the swing, inside of the highway pattern, with these minor patterns that we see right now, you could focus on these levels. So in the case of the downward breakout, you consider these targets and see what will happen. But it will be possible to take the long position. With the upward action, well, in this case, you consider the taking out of this A point, maybe using stop buy order above the A, which lets you to step in with this upward action and focus on the next 1930 target. Also, I not exclude the chance that we could get, for example, some kind of the reverse head and shoulders on the top. If market will reach the A point and show the deeper retracement, this could be kind of the reverse head and shoulders. So you could see a lot of options, and when you just need to see some progress to narrow the amount of the possible patterns that could be formed here. So that's actually what we intend to do in this week in gold market.